Cześć, witajcie, z tej strony Grzybu. Jesteśmy we Frankfurcie na targach muzycznych. Dzięki uprzejmości firmy Music Dealer możemy porozmawiać z Bobem Sidzią z firmy Dunlop. Opowie nam o najnowszych produktach tej firmy i zaraz przekonacie się mniej więcej, jak one brzmią i jaka idea przyświecała przy konstruowaniu tych efektów. Hello Bob, how are you?
Great. Thank you for coming by, and very excited to show you a few things new for this year. First off, we have the Way Huge ringworm, and this is a classic ring modulator with a few cool, simple to use features that control the modulation. Now, first off, let me just put it on, and I could make a basic static modulate a ring beating. Move the frequency around. That's just a stationary modulate beating. The modulation starts to get very fun by bringing more width. And I can make it a step function. Make it a little more computery, space war. Also has just a step function, square wave. And then one of my favorites is an envelope follower, and it follows the attack of the guitar. Now I can make the mix either all guitar or start bringing that in the background to like a full-on effect. Very Doctor Who-ish. Very foreboding. And then they have a thing that's just random. Self-destruct. That's the ringworm. It's a Way Huge product, true hardwire bypass, very cool. It's a fun pedal. They spent hours making noises. The other pedal next in line is the Joe Bonamassa fuzz. This is a fuzz that is tailored for his playing. It's a little bit of a warmer fuzz, but the transistors are very carefully selected to get the right amount of fuzz, the real flab that comes with a normal fuzz face, but it's very tightly controlled. And these are also germanium transistors, hand selected. And I'll just give you a little taste. Very full. Cleans up nicely. So all that is done because of the transistors are very closely matched. So it has a great linear region, but it also saturates really well. And again, it's all about the hand selected transistors and the gains really carefully selected so that each pedal is also going to be very consistent through production. Unlike the older fuzz faces, you get a good one that sounds great, and another one, it's a little bit, asymmetrical, or, it's not quite like the one that I really heard and loved. All these are very consistent through very tight quality control. That's the Joe Bonamassa, plus really cool copper tone pedal. Looks great, sounds great. Joe Bonamassa fuzz. Now moving through from the fuzz and the crazy modulation world of the Way Huge ring modulator, we have the green rhino from Way Huge. This is a classic overdrive tone, but a little more body and a lot more parameter control. The subtle parameter controls that actually make a lot of difference in the tone. For instance, and I'll give you, let's see, just straight through the amp. I'll even shut off the delay. Straight in, and now with the overdrive. Very focused, classic overdrive. But the secret to this pedal, it has a 100 hertz boost or cut. In an overdrive, you try to cut out the lows so that it doesn't get too mushy and gives a good overdrive focus sound. But if you want to bring back the lows that you had to cut out, now you can do that simple with the 100 hertz. Now really, and then also it has a curve button or knob. If you're playing a Les Paul or a Strat, the tonality coming out of the guitar is very different. So you want to fatten it up for the Strat, but back it off for a double coil pickup. So right now that's a very nice for a double coil pickup. But if I was playing a Strat, this is a close proximity because what I did is kind of balanced off the single coil so it still sounds full. So that's with the curve control. Then you have a classic tone control. So you got really three parameters of control for tone in the right places to give it just a little more personality. So that's the overdrive. And now, moving along into nice friendly distortion territory, we have the custom badass distortion. Basically, it's a very straightforward, simple 3-knob tone control, output control and distortion control, characterized in the classic 80s sort of saturation tone. And well, enough of my yak, and I'll just make it. It also has a special feature, the crunch button. What it does is it kind of opens up the mid-range and puts a little more dynamic range in the tone, so it's not as squashed. And let's see, I don't know if you're going to be able to pick it up here in this noise. It opens up a little. It's got more mid-range. So between that, true hardwire bypass, really cool color paint job. That's a favorite. And 78 Badass Distortion MXR. You heard it. Frankfurt 2010, 11 now. Can you believe it? I said 10. Wishful thinking. Oh man, time's flying. But thanks for dropping by. Really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.